Hey, good morning, guys. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm with you. I'm happy to be here. This is Maggie, your effortless transformation coach. Today, I wanted to concentrate on a very important topic related to dealing with your online activities, even when you don't have your website ready yet. And if you remember, some time ago, quite recently, I've been sharing with you four areas that it is really great to master, especially when you don't have your website ready, and that where visibility, confidence, consistency, and persistence. I have already shot one video on regarding visibility, so you can find it on my YouTube channel. And today I'd like to concentrate on confidence. And thinking about confidence, I must say that this is quite deep subject and quite complicated. And I was really thinking how I can approach that to give you the most and in a relatively short time. So I figure out that probably the best will be to approach it from external and internal perspective. So let me start with your internal confidence, the one which is quite strongly connected with a feeling of being good enough, with self-esteem. I think that in terms of being entrepreneur and being active online, uh, it is super important to be able to claim your expert position. And you can do it first being visible and being accessible to your public, but also to stay natural and to keep your personality exactly the same as you keep it in the external world, because this is how people love you and how people connect with you. Another subject is confidence to confront and to fight any possible obstacles that you may face, and you will face, as everybody does. So this is the way you will be interacting with your mistakes, with other problems, issues, and obstacles. And the third topic, probably the most important, especially in the beginning, is the ability to fight, to I wanted to say fight fears, but this is not the great expression, because you don't fight fears, you absorb fears, you learn how to manage your fears. So I would like to say that you need to become confident and comfortable in facing any uncertainties, any doubts, and any feelings of even not being good enough. Because the minute you start become visible and you start to share who you are with the external world, those feelings will show up, and you will have to fight, absorb, face um, different feelings coming from lack of confidence, basically. And this will be coming also from a lack of experience. So this is not the moment to be worried, because the more you practice, um, be visible, the more you practice, be in touch with your tribe, with your viewers, the more confident you become. And you will be confronted with different types of questions, with different types of approach and personalities. So you will learn in time how to relate to those. But in the beginning, in the very first weeks and months, you may be overwhelmed, especially, and you may be a little bit lost and a little bit intimidated with all of that, because this will be completely new for you. But you will overcome this with time. So the only advice that I might have is practice, practice, practice. Nothing more. So that is about the inner confidence. The external confidence, this is something that could be also practiced and also comes at ease with time. But this is basically the way you relate with external world. So the ease you position yourself and claim yourself as an expert to the external world. My only recommendation here would be to present yourself in a way honoring your integrity. I mean, simply be yourself, as your grandmother or your mother told you. Be yourself and do not try to become somebody else, because people will sense it. I mean, trying to pretend some other values that you don't have and you don't absorb is a recipe for the disaster, really. Because what people are buying into your personality and your energy and your very unique way of putting things together. So really do not worry that, especially in the beginning, you will have maybe 1 or 2 viewers, and you will be lucky to have several of them in the beginning. But with time, your tribe will be growing, because you will be attracting people who are honoring who you really are and your true, authentic personality. The external confidence is also built with your inner feeling on how you accept the fact, how you show up, how you look in the camera, how you speak to your microphone, how you build your thoughts on different blog posts, on different posts when answering to people's to other people posts, basically. And I know from my own experience that especially in the beginning, you are refraining to interact with people because you think that maybe you have nothing interesting to say, or maybe people will not be listening. And again, practice, practice, practice. The more you do it, the more people will listen, and the more people will interrelate with you, with your energy and with your personality. You don't need to interact at once with 20 people. You interact with 1 person a day, and that's enough. And that will give you the confidence, the trust in yourself, to be more generous, more natural. And generosity, it's another subject that I wanted to share with you guys, because if you would like really to be seen as a professional, professional coach or professional expert in your field, the more generous you are in the aspect of sharing, the stronger your power is. I mean, your positioning would be seen as very, very strong in if you are sharing more and more information. Another subject that is especially important for me and for my personality is something that I have mentioned earlier, but being yourself. This is really sticking to your authenticity, speaking your own words, speaking your own language, looking exactly the way you look on your everyday. This is very, very important for me, because imagine the situation that, for instance, you are investing in quite expensive photo session and you position yourself as this woman or man who is all looking great, but not really yourself on the photo session. And then you have one-on-one meeting with your client using a video camera or even the meeting in person. And the first feeling that your client would have is, well, this is somebody else that I have figured out, judging by the photo. So I think that my last recommendation that you have seen, probably you have heard probably a couple of times this during this video, is be yourself and stick to your values. But this is really what I believe should happen. So this is Maggie, your effortless transformation coach. I wish a wonderful rest of the day, and think about your training your confidence and muscle in different ways on social media, by making videos, by blogging, by podcasting. Have wonderful rest of the day and have fun with this, because you need to practice. Bye, guys.